If increasing your weight has really been a struggle for you in the past, receiving a feeding tube will really help you to achieve that healthier weight. It's really important to understand that a feeding tube is not used as a last resort. It's more of an essential tool to help you to improve and maintain a healthier weight. You should expect once you start the tube feeding that you'll have an initial substantial weight gain in the first month and then usually a leveling off. The feeding tube will give you the extra calories and the nutrients that you need to achieve that healthier weight. It will help to help improve your lung function and help you fight off infection. We are all really busy in our lives. We have work, we have school, we have kids. So having a feeding tube at night will really help you to give you that energy to get through the day. After your tube feeding is placed, we will most likely start you out at a low volume or a low rate. And over the course of about a week, we will slowly increase the rate to your goal rate, determined by your dietitian. You may have heard of the term of BMI, which is body mass index, and that's the relation of your weight compared to your height. We would love for your weight or your BMI to be at goal, which is a BMI of 22 for females and 23 for males. Your provider and you will determine the best time to administer your tube feedings based on your own schedule. Usually we recommend that you have overnight tube feedings, or in other words, nocturnal feedings, as we call it. There's also the possibility of giving yourself daytime bolus feedings, which is basically giving yourself a dose of the formula during the day in a short period of time. The dietitian and your provider will be determining the type of formula that best meets your dietary needs. Typically, it's a calorie-dense formula, which means that it has more calories in a smaller volume. Your enzyme dosage will be determined by your provider. Typically, if you are having overnight feeds, we will recommend that you take a meal dose at the beginning of your tube feeding and then a snack dose when you wake up in the morning. So the recommendations may change in the near future as new formulations are being developed. You probably won't feel hungry in the morning after your overnight feeding. However, you should develop your appetite again mid-morning. It's important to remember that the feeding tube is used as a supplement, not necessarily to take place of your meals or your snacks. So you still need to take your meals and your snacks during the day. It's our hope that this feeding tube will help to decrease the stress of eating enough calories during the day and kind of give you a sense of relief to just enjoy eating in general. If you find after you start your tube feedings that you are having some nausea or vomiting or abdominal pain or even diarrhea, make sure you call the Cystic Fibrosis clinic and let us know.